Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Venomous Talk 18, and I just wanted to really do a video about you know mental health, and I've been dealing with this for a very long time. So when I was a kid growing up, I had heard voices in my head, female voices. I had different ones, in my head that was like talking to me. Some of them comforting, some of them not so comforting. But what I'm saying is that, it's really hard to explain because, like, you got to come out of your comfort zone and you got to come out of your shell. And that's what I'm doing right now by telling you guys this. You know, when I was a kid, I lived with my dad. My dad had took me to the doctor one time, and I was diagnosed with autism. And I remember also being diagnosed with schizophrenia. And you know, it's a short name for it, schizoaffective. And it was really hard for me growing up because, like, sometimes I just, like, usually isolate myself. But one thing that I did know, and I did have some friends growing up, and I did have some female friends, and one of my female friends was this girl named Vanessa Williams. And I used to talk to her all the time, and to be honest, she was a nice person, a very straightforward, don't sugarcoat anything. But once you talk to her and get to know her, she is that type of female that will literally tell you like it is. And she gave me a lot of tough love, man, a lot of it. And I have had a lot of people that gave me tough love. My dad gave it to me, my mom gave it to me, my uncle, my grandmother, my cousin, my brother, my sister. Everybody in my family gave me tough love. But, you know, um, the one thing that really triggers my anger is that when people tell me, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve that. You know, those are the things that trigger me, that really sends me into, like, you know, I wouldn't necessarily say a rage, raging out, but I would definitely say, like, it's one of my pet peeves that I don't like. I don't like it being told, I'm not gonna say like always told what to do. I'm not gonna say that, but I'll just say certain things that my mom have tried to tell me to do and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything bad about my mom. I love my mom, but like, I'm not gonna lie. I am, sorry and lazy at times, and it's kind of like a hard pill for me to swallow to even, tell the truth about this. It's a very hard pill to swallow. Um, Sometimes I don't like. cleaning up and things like that at home. But, like maybe it's, I would say one reason why I'm like that, maybe because it really stems from when I was a kid. It was like lack of motivation. I didn't have that many people, like many mentors in my life growing up. Because my dad was really the one that taught me everything about life. And I just felt like I didn't have that many mentors, I didn't have that many role models growing up. But now that I'm 44 years old, next year I'll be 45. My daughter is 16 years old in the 10th grade in high school. Next year she'll be in the 11th grade. Then she'll be in the 12th. So it is kind of hard to like look at yourself and really tell yourself that you really have to like change and go through a changing process in your life. And going through that process is not easy because nothing happens overnight. Nothing happens overnight. It's a long process and a long period that you have to like overcome because it's a lot of adversities that I had to overcome in my life, and I'm still overcoming a lot of adversities. And to be honest, some people will probably say, well, this guy is, like a loser. He's like, mentally ill. But at the same time, I'm not a loser and I'm not mentally ill, even though I do go to a day program. And, you know, when you go to a day program and it involves mental health, you do have to realize and you do have to look at it from a different perspective. Because if you have like family members who also have mental health or mental, um, like mental disabilities, and they go to like a day program to get, like to seek a lot of help and to be supported by others, because basically that's what a mental health program does. Like they give you support. They give you support, and they also give you um, the tools to work with, on how to achieve everything in your life, because that's what they're there for. If you got friends in the day program that have your back, your friends go out of their way of taking their shirts off to have your interest at heart if they're best friends, because basically that's what they do. I had a lot of friends growing up, and I did have, I mean, I do have a lot of friends. I'm not gonna say did. I'm not gonna say that, but I do have a lot of friends that I care about and who are very dear to me, and they're very dear to my life. Um, I do have to give a shout out to my two instructors, Miss Jasmine and Miss Nicole, because without those two ladies, even though that Miss Nicole is new, to Kurtwood, you know, um, she is without a shadow of a doubt, you know, the ultimate helper of Miss Jasmine, because Miss Jasmine is this, like radiant um individual who is like a phoenix, like rising from the ashes to give you support when you need it. And like she has like this intricacy of helping people because she loves her job. She loves doing what she just loves to do, and she loves to help. And to be honest, man, like I said, it was a tough pill for me to swallow to reveal a side of me that I was really afraid to reveal. And I do get, I mean, I'm not gonna say that I do this all the time. Yes, I am sorry and lazy, but it's something that I had a lot of lack of motivation growing up, and I really got to help myself. I got to help myself. And the only way that I can help myself is by getting up and doing things. But I think, I just don't like have that consistency to want to get up and do. But, if I had that extra push of friends who gave me that extra push to get up and do things, I have to do it on myself. Nobody else is going to do it for me. So, it's really hard to even reveal this because, I mean, this is my life and this is really about me, no one else. I mean, it's crazy, but when you reveal things about your life and, when you put things on YouTube, it's out there for forever. And I already know this. But, I'm just revealing this about my life because, yes, even though it's a bitter pill for me to swallow, yes, I am sorry and lazy at home. But I just need to change, man. I just really need to change. And I'm already changing because it's the first step. At least I'm being honest and being truthful. And I just need way more help than I thought. I mean, I'm not perfect because, I mean, nobody is perfect. Because it's a lot of things when you reveal things about your life, and like if people don't know you and they give you like words of encouragement, and if they see deep within you that you have a passion for succeeding in life and you want to thrive in life, and they see that, that's when people will be there for you. I do want to succeed, and yes, I do want to thrive in my life. I mean, to be honest, man, it's a lot of things that I had kept to myself. But one reason why I'm revealing all of this is really because it's just that time for me to get all of this stuff off my chest. Because I've been holding it in for like 7 years, and it's just really that time to let it all out and to just be truthful with myself. Yes, it is a bitter pill for me to swallow because at home I just don't like doing anything around the house and stuff like that. Even though I should help my mom because it's not fair to her that um that I've been like sorry and lazy for 7 years and not helping her. But to be honest, it's just lack of motivation on my part. I mean, I just wish I had someone who gave me that extra oomph of wanting to do things. I mean, it's really hard when you are revealing things about yourself that normally other people don't know about you. And it can be um really shocking because I got a lot of people all around the world who look at my YouTube videos and things like that. But I will say this though. I will say this. just because I'm revealing this about myself, I just hope that, people that I know and people that I'm friends with just don't use this against me. Because, like, no one is perfect. We all have trials and tribulations, and we all have our own, like storms and recoveries in life. I'm just going through, like, my own journey and my own recovery, because everybody's journey and recovery is different. And I will reveal this about my grandmother. I remember my grandmother telling me a long time ago, she said, Terrence, in life, sweetheart, you got but two choices. You either become the man you see yourself as, or you become something that is vile, disgusting, and a person that people just don't like. And to be honest, what my grandmother had actually meant, she really meant becoming the man that you see yourself transforming to be. That's what she really meant by that. But like ever since when I had my daughter, Maya Raquel Chandler, she brought a lot of stability in my life. And I just love my daughter to death because she's 16 years old. She's a very smart girl in the 10th grade. And I want to see my daughter, graduate from high school. And if she made the decision to go to college, or if she made the decision to get married one day, if she made that decision to get married one day, I just hope that as her father, I can walk my daughter down the aisle to give her to her future husband. I mean, yes, I will cry tears of joy for my daughter on that day, but it's not set in stone yet. The moral to this story is really about myself. I need to do better in my life. I just need, like I said, that extra oomph. You know, um, it's crazy how people all over the world watch your videos on YouTube, but when they really listen to your videos and really listen to what you're saying, they kind of get the understanding better of it. And it's like, um, I think when you reveal a lot of things about yourself, that's when people get to understand, to know you more better. And the more darker things about myself is that, like, when I was a kid, I wasn't popular. I wasn't one of those guys that always got the girls and stuff. I mean, I was kind of like a nerd, like a geek, and I was made fun of. I was bullied, but you know, I had to. I really had to wake up and smell the coffee and really tell myself that I really have to push myself through all the pain and heartaches that I had like when growing up. Because, yes, I was bullied and I had to, like, push through that. I had to find ways to push through that because I had a lot of, so-called guy friends that wasn't really a friend to me. And this is something that my dad and my mom had said. Just because you have friends doesn't necessarily mean that they are your true friend. Because there are some people out there in the world who do want to see you fall. They do want to see you fail. And they do want to see you like suffer because it's a lot of things in their life that they're not proud of. And it's a lot of insecurities that other people have, the ones who want to see you fall and the ones who want to see you suffer. And to be honest, I've been through that because I remember years ago when I was in school, I had wore a tuxedo. I had every guy's girlfriend looking at me. I had a lot of women looking at me, and a lot of women gave me a lot of compliments. But the look on those guys' faces, they wanted to rip me apart. But I had to tell myself on the inside, I had said, Terrence, even though that these guys see you in this tuxedo, they know that the women are giving you compliments, but they also know that it's childish of them to even get mad and to even try to attack you just because their girlfriends are giving you compliments on how you look and how you conducted yourself. But, I will say this, and yes, that happened to me. When I was a kid, I had a lot of women who gave me compliments because, yes, I was wearing a tuxedo. And I was invited to an event of one of my teachers. And I got to say, when I went in the cafeteria and I had all the girls looking at me, I had all the women saying that, who is that guy? He looks fine. He looks beautiful. He looks great in that tuxedo. And when I didn't let it go to my head. For I did not let that go to my head, man, because it was just like craziness when, you get compliments from women, but you try your best not to let it go to your head. Because, I mean, like it was a kind gesture from women, but the guys, the men, they felt different. They felt like that a guy like me was like intruding on their territory of their woman. Even when their woman was like looking at me and giving me compliments, that's when they really felt like threatened and, scared because they, like all their girlfriends had gave me a compliment. One dude nearly got up and I saw one guy clenching his fist and he wanted to get up and fight me, all because of the simple fact I was getting a lot of recognition from females. I was getting a lot of, comments from a lot of women. And this one guy, he was sitting at the table clenching his fist. The way, I mean, the look on his face was, the look on his face told everything. It told the whole story. He was just mad with envy and with jealousy. He was just mad and he just really wanted to tear me apart in the cafeteria. But one of his homeboys had said, no, no, you don't even know that dude. You don't even know him. So why are you even getting mad and clenching your fist all because of a dude got compliments from females? You really gonna fight somebody who is really getting compliments from a lot of women. And when I heard him say that, that really clicked in my mind. Like, yeah, this guy's, I mean, he's telling the truth. I'm just getting compliments. So why get mad at me and fight me over compliments? Because, it really didn't make any sense. It really didn't. It got to a point where, where the woman who was giving me compliments, she just, slipped her number to me unbeknownst because she slipped her number in my pocket. I didn't even realize that she put it in there until I got home. And I was like, wow, wow, holy snap, holy Toledo. I didn't even know I had a girl's number in my jacket when I got home. Because when I had, like, got home, I had took a piece of paper out of my tuxedo pocket. And it had the name Angela on there and her phone number. And I don't know how her boyfriend found out, but he was mad. He was mad. I mean, literally mad. When I came to school the next day, and when he saw me in the cafeteria, he came up behind me and asked me why did why did his girlfriend give me her number? And I had got up and turned around, and I had said, dude, I didn't even know or realize that your girlfriend put her number in my pocket. So why is it that you're getting mad at me all because your girlfriend put her number in my pocket, but you're getting mad that she might have chose me for some reason? But this is like something that happened in my childhood like ages ago. But like I was saying, like, I'm just revealing this side of myself, guys, because it's more than a bitter pill to swallow when you reveal things about yourself, things that people don't know. But when you bring it out and when you talk about it, it kind of helps. It really helps me to talk about it, but it also helps to really bring it to the forefront. And like I said about Jasmine and Miss Nicole from Kirkwood, from the mental health facility of Claritel, I really enjoy that place. It's home to me. Miss Jasmine and Nicole are like, yes, they are like a second family, and I consider them like a second family because that's what Claritel is to me. It's a second home. And, to be honest, I mean, I'm supported there. I'm always, um, like saying hi, like saying hello to everybody. I mean, I just love the place. I just love it there. And, but here's the shocking part. Um, oh boy.